today we're going to talk about how to merge two different projects together in Clear Estimates. So you can see I'm in Clear Estimates. I have my projects page open. I have a completed deck estimate already set to go here. And I'd like to merge this project with another deck estimate for a different client. So the first step here is to find this More dropdown up in the top right of my projects page. And we're going to click that, and then we're going to click this first option to duplicate project. Now, when we click that, if I want to merge this project with a different project, I need to duplicate it as a component. So we're going to select this option here to duplicate the project as a component. And this is going to allow us to add all of the parts from this estimate into a different project. So when we click component, that's going to give us the option to select a customer and a project here. So we're just going to select our customer, Sample John, and then we're going to choose one of the projects from the project list here. So I see there's the deck estimate project I'd like to merge this with. I'm going to go ahead and select that using the project dropdown. So you just want to make sure the customer and project is correct here. And then we're going to go ahead and click OK. And so now it's opened up the original deck estimate for John Sample. And then what we see it's done here is if we scroll down, it's added in a new component, which includes all of the parts from that original project. So essentially we've merged the two projects together. So we have all of the parts in both projects listed here under this destination project. Now, where this can get complicated is if you have a project set up with multiple components. Because when you duplicate a project, it's only going to send over the main project parts as a component of the new project. It's going to be a couple of extra steps if your project contains components. So essentially what would happen in that case is that it wouldn't send any parts over into the new project. So if your project is made up of components, what you want to do instead is scroll down to your component list and open up each of the components of your project individually. And then within the component view, we can click More, Duplicate Component, and then duplicate the component as a component of a different project here. So whenever you're working with a project with multiple components, you want to just open those components individually and then duplicate them as components of your destination project. Thank you so much for joining us, and for answers to more questions like this, head to help.clearestimates.com.